Hello, everyone, and as always, welcome back to Strategy Gaming Dojo, where we find, learn, and play one more turn of the great strategy games. Today, it's back into Gary Grigsby's War in the East 2. This is our Let's Play against the tenacious Soviet AI. We've been pushed to the brink. To quote the great Bon Jovi, we're living on a prayer. Take my hand, we'll make it, I swear. Good work, Sarge the Rager. He was all over that one. Uh, Tommy used to work on the docks. We're going to go look at our ports this time, so I guess that all just feathered together perfectly. I planned that. Hey, Jan, how's it going? Hey, Sarge. Thanks for dropping by. We are indeed into the breach once more. Yes, we are. Hi, Wolfnor. We're truly on the knife's edge, and we're going to do everything we can. I'm taking this one to the end. We'll see. My main concern really is Kiev at this point. We got a real weird situation around Kiev, but we've got some weird situations everywhere. We'll see. We'll see what we can do this time. I do want to take just a moment to once again, as always, thank all of you for all of the support. It's just been overwhelming. We're coming to the end of the year. Looks like we're going to have about 4,500 subs, and we got another 500 on Twitch, which is great because I don't spend as much time on Twitch. I mean, I do live stream, but I don't put up my tutorials and all that kind of stuff on Twitch. Maybe I should. I probably will eventually. But thank you all. I really appreciate it. I enjoy this more than you know, and all of the feedback and whatnot. That's what it's all about for me and getting people into these games. They're the best games ever made. That's just my personal opinion. Uh, hey, what's up, Reed? McCall is here. Jeff Reese is in the house. Keith. Hello, Keith. You're kind of a new name to me, Keith, and I like new names in the chat. This general staff, they've led me wrong. No, it's not their fault. It's not their. We can't fire the general staff. We probably got to fire the guy on top. Uh, but the shit rolls downhill. You guys know that if you've been in the military. Okay, let's go out to the map. Monocle Mondays. I'll think about it, Sarge. I still got to get a monocle that fits this noggin of mine. I don't know if I've got like narrow eye sockets or what, but it's very hard to find a monocle that fits this right here. I tried. I tried. It is Wednesday. We're going over the hump. All right, I'm just going to come back here and we're going to move up. Now, we've moved most of this, so it's not like I'm going to spend, the whole episode here. We're going to actually move everything, I hope. I hope. Now, people had brought up, oh, I know what I wanted to do first. I actually want to look at this whole situation, this logistical situation, because it really is. Now, see, somebody mentioned that in the chat, we had not hooked in this port. Gosh darn it. Um, Now I moved this FBD over here. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. We finally got this hooked up. Now this isn't the end of the world, right? I mean, everything can get supplied out of here, but every single port that I'm not get rid of it, but we could make it like a 1 or something. I'll just leave it as a 3. It doesn't matter. It's not getting any freight anyway. It's not hooked on. But here's what I'm talking about is we've got export port that's a 2. All right. Well, a 2 will send to a 3. Okay, so that's good. Uh, that's Constanta, which, is really going to be your major port out of here. But we have another one here. Let's make this a 2. I think I want to make these 4s. I want to make sure they come over here, but then I don't know how to get. I wish I could make this a 5. The only other way. Now, see, these 3s are going to get in my way. I'm going to actually click these all back to 1, right? So it just passes through them. That's what I want. Why do we need freight like in this area? I don't think we really do. I'm going to make them all 1 so it flows to the coast. Bucharest is a 1. These are all 1s. So as the freight comes down the railways, we should pass through all these 1s. At least that's what I hope. And also the AI had the Odessa as a one. I mean, I want Odessa to be a four. We need to get as much to Odessa as we can. So Kishinev and Odessa will both be fours out here. We've got a two. Now, see, I don't know why the game does this. Why is this a three? This should really be a two, then a three, or we could even make that a one, so it just passes it on. Now it is passing on whatever it gets anyway, because Kishinev was a four, but just kind of odd how the AI. I like some of the things I've learned from the AI as far as depots go, but really, I think mainly if you're sitting down to play this game, if you go from back, and by back I mean all the way back to Germany, to the front, one, two, three, four, ultimately where you want it to go. Now, ports are a little different because obviously we want a lot flowing into the port. So you got to have it higher than what's around it so it flows out to the sea. But then you've got to have your import ports higher than that. And so I think Sevastopol, I want to make a four. I'll keep this a three, so maybe it will pass on. And then we don't have this hooked in now. Well, I mean, I wish we had another, I don't know what to do about it now because we've got this FBD over here. Now we have another one. Where the heck is that? It's right here. Let's take this off for a second. We could move it. No, I'm obviously not going to take it all the way by land, but we could put it in Odessa and float it over here, but I actually need it for other stuff. Um, Although I don't want it to be on the front lines regardless, and I'm not sure there's a whole lot I can do with it this time. Anyway, so I've got the field, I've got Antonescu in here. Let's back Antonescu. Instead of backing him, let's put him over here. All right, he's a little closer to all Romanians over here. We've got Antonescu, 6th Army, Army Group B, all sitting here. Um, we've got Odessa as an export port. Okay, I'm gonna think about that for a minute. I've got this as an import port. Um, sometimes it bends my head when I start thinking about these export import ports, etc. So let's take this other rail unit and set it on Odessa. Worst case scenario is this is just a magnet for freight now. Um, the problem is, oh, I see. I see. Well, this can't get through anyway because he controlled this hex, but it should be able to if we can push out a little bit next turn. But where would it go? Oh, it would come through here. Then it would have to come up here. We really do need this rail to stay here in case I move these guys up, but to repair next time. Either way, we're not going to get it this time. This actually needs to be an import port just to try to get something from Romania or otherwise because it's no longer hooked into the rail. So, okay, let's make this a 4 as well. All right, so now I've got all of these import ports. I mean, we don't have enough export ports to fill them up, certainly. But, if it goes here, it goes there, whatever, it helps wherever it goes. We need it everywhere, so we may as well just do it that way. Oh, I see what I can do. Okay, let's take him there. Let's have him repair that rail if possible. Now we're going to try to scoot him up off the rail. And now let's go put this guy in Odessa. Now, I could also come down here, though. Well, let's do that. That makes more sense. Then we could hook this Romania stuff back down here. Why did this get broken? I guess I just never repaired this originally. Weird. Okay. To the comments I go. Um, our train, our transports. Wolfnor says Odessa needs to be a 3. Okay, yeah, that makes sense to me. Uh, okay, Nord, got it, got it, got it. Okay, I see both of you were saying the same thing. Let's crank that down to a 3. that makes sense, and we'll actually put this down to a 3 as well, because ultimately, I mean, Sevastopol, this is the only way it's getting freight. At least over here, I guess you could get some trucks through to Odessa potentially, eating up more trucks. But yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Um, M60, we can see what they're shipping. Let's see where they're going. So most of our freight over here anyway is coming out of Kishinev. It's either coming out of Kishinev or Nikolaev. Nikolaev was getting some freight here as an import port as well. It's actually trying to supply all of this. What a mess that is. Don't ever do that in your game. Um, Odessa really didn't get much freight. Now it is pushing some up here, right? You can see where the port freight went, port to port. So we did get some going from Constanta to Sevastopol. We did get a little up that came up here to, what is this? Ochakov? Okay, never heard of it. We so we are getting, we're getting stuff out of Constanta. We're getting some freight from back here. It's just a free for all trying to get freight on the German front out here in the south. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This logistics has broken down to say the least. You can see we're cut off from Kiev. We've really got to hold Zhytomyr because all of this is getting freighted out of Zhytomyr. Um, some of it's coming out of what's this town? Berdichev? Sure. Vinitsa is not getting anything. Well, that's kind of weird, actually. So Proskorov is look. Proskorov is trying to freight. You want to want you if you wonder where our trucks are going, it's because they're driving from Proskorov around here to get one Panzer division supplied. Okay. I think that's okay. I would like to get that hooked up, but believe me, that's item number 250 on my list of things that are probably pressing at this moment. As long as we've got Sevastopol hooked up and what is this town? Oh goodness, Y Town. That is Y Town, as they call it. The locals call it. We've done all this. I'm not going to do it again. Actually, I was going to, but I think it's fine. I am going to maybe scoot these guys down a little bit because I do have the Germans here. Now they're nothing. I mean, these guys are completely ravaged, but at least they'll get in the way. Um, we've got routed units out here that could get routed again. Yeah, keep pushing us back. All of this is going to get routed, I would assume. I don't see why it wouldn't. Now, some of this we've got to scoot down, and the main reason is by the time we get up to Kiev, up here by Vinitsa and all these places up here, Zhytomyr, we've got to have more forces in this area. We just don't have enough. I say we as if like the game didn't give us enough. I have too many forces over here and not enough up here, but we can't allow this to fall, right? I mean, this is the most important land bridge in the history of warfare. That may be overstating it, but it's pretty important for us right now. I don't want to move any of this, or do I? I'm not sure I can move much of it because I'm triple stacked all along here. These guys actually don't look terrible. I could take him a little further because I do have more behind them. And if I lose that hex, well, that's not necessarily the end of the game. So let's take him along. That's Viking. Let's take him a little further. We've got a Panzer division. We've got a motorized that's just been ripped up. I actually want to see if I can take him a little further. I can. I can put him like there. And if we have a little backup, that's not a bad thing given where we are right now. No movement points there. These guys, that should be able to hold. It's a Panzer division at half strength at best. At best, that's half strength. But it should be enough to hold there, I would certainly hope. And we have something behind it in almost all these cases. I've got Ninth Panzer in reserve that could help. I don't know how much help it would be, but he could help. Hold on. Let me back that back up. Oh, okay. Um, I could move this Panzer division over one. As a matter of fact, I think I'll do that. I'll move him over one, and then it was this motorized division that I'd moved behind here. Okay, so looking back here, if these guys get knocked off their perch, that's not terrible. I mean, we should be able to get everything out, even if they get blown away. We do have things behind it. I'm going to put all of this stuff in the second line, for the most part, in reserve. Well, this is on ready. We'll have that on refit. These guys, they've got to stay in ready. These guys really need to be on refit, but they're not going to get refit out here. Where do you want to go, Hungarian tank? Let's take the Hungarian tank there, just stack a little bit more. It's more important than being down here, certainly. Um, this is not the worst unit I've ever seen. Not that that's a ringing endorsement for where we are, but let's put him there, and I'll actually put him on reserve. I'll put him on reserve. I don't think they're going to get refit out here anyway. So, I could have them on refit all day long, even in the second rank, and I don't think they're going to get anything. So he's on reserve, reserve, reserve. Again, I talked about this last time. I talk about it a little bit in the tutorial, but the basic idea is they can be committed to battle as long as they're in command range of their headquarters. They can be committed to battles within 6 hexes. So, hey, that's great. He cannot be on refit, so we'll switch that. These guys, you know, they have to be on ready. Okay. Reserve, reserve. So everything in the second line, mainly, I've got in reserve. This is not that strong, but there's not a whole lot we could do about that now. This infantry, could I move him one? No. I could move this back one, and then that frees up a motorized division potentially to start moving down this way. But then I'm only one across there. God, that makes me nervous. I'd rather keep him there, I think. And I'll put Viking on reserve as well. Then I've got this Flieger division. Now he's got 10,000 men, but quite frankly, he's probably one of our strongest units at this point. I kind of want to put him right there and see if he can hold so I can move some of this stuff. Like this infantry has no business being on the line. I do like him here on reserve though. I like him being there in reserve, certainly. He's out of range though. Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna have to move him anyway. Um, Gosh, do I dare move him back and move this motorized? I've got to get moving west, or north, really, west and north. I'm gonna keep that there and just see if it'll hold. And then I'm gonna move the motorized on top of the Italians. That has got to stay. I think he's got to stay. This is horrific. Um, I guess I'll put the Panzer there, and I'll move him here. He's got to be on, where is he? He's 4 or 5 now. Okay, he's got to be on ready now. He can't stay on reserve. This guy's not going to help anyway. Let's just back him up. Uh, I could put him in Odessa. Sure, why not? And we'll put him on refit. Maybe he'll get some goodies this time. These both are pretty decent, um, considering where we are at the moment. Always got to be clear there. So let's move him there. He could stay there. He's okay, I think. And I think then if I do this, he's not very strong. I've got a field or a Luftwaffe field division here. I actually want to bring that around this way, I think. Let's get him out of there, just so I don't think I can count on him. Um, Panzer Division, Flieger. He could back up one. I don't want to back him up too far. We're getting pretty damn close to Odessa, if you haven't noticed. This could back up one, but he can't stand on his own, certainly. I would have a hole right there. I could also bring him further down here and hope that he holds right there, but man, that looks like a strong unit. Um, I think I'll leave that the same. Okay. Let's back him up. Back him up. Then I've got a hole right there. These guys, it's not like these guys are that strong, but there's something. This is a fairly strong unit. He's okay. Let's put one Panzer division there. And then I think what I'll do is start trying to scoot these guys. I'm going to put one Panzer division. Let's get them in rough if we can. Is he in rough? No, he's in clear. The rivers don't matter. Kalo always makes a good point. At this point, the rivers don't matter whether I'm behind a river or, whoops, didn't want to do that. Let's back him up at least into the light woods. Now, where is he going up to? Army Group Dawn. Oh, it's got to be Army Group, what used to be Army Group A, right? Yeah. Who's in charge of that? Von Hanneken. Who's this clown? Let's get rid of him. Ooh. Von Kleist is available. That cost me 38 points. He's not very political. That's the only thing he's bad at. Good man. All right, cool. Von Kleist is now in charge of Army Group Dawn. That's something I haven't paid as much attention to this game. I usually pay a lot, or I used to in the old game, pay more attention to that. Now we have, so if he tries to sneak through here, he's really extended. I think we can get away with this a little bit, and I can put this Panzer division all the way over here in Kishinev. The problem is I just can't allow him to get on the rail, like there. I can't allow him to get into that hex. That becomes a real problem then. Okay, let's undo that and let's put that Panzer division there. Where I think I have to. I can't allow him to get on this rail. Ooh, I need someone there though. Okay, that Panzer division's going to have to go ahead. Now the rail comes down here. We've got this open. I'll just put the Luftwaffe field division there. Yikes. I'll put the Hungarians in Kishinev. We've got this in rough. I backed him up into the light woods. I mean, look how close we are to the border. I understand that, but I'm not really sure what to do about it. He doesn't have a lot over here. Where it is right up here. This guy. Oh, my. Like I said, I can't allow him to get on this rail. Let's go there, there. Goodness gracious. At least that there's a lot of men in this Hungarian group. Let's put them directly in Army Group Dawn. No, Army Group B. Where is that? There. All right, now he's directly back to Army Group B. At least he'll get some command. As these guys, if I can hold on one more damn turn, I think we could maybe save this. I don't know. I mean, I would like to think that. How about that? I'm gonna have to leave this spread a little bit. This guy though, I think what I'll do. Let's bring him here. and then you go there. Man, look at the Swiss cheese I'm making out here. Now you go there. And at least if he drives through, he's not quite to the border yet. Can I move this guy up? Let's undo that. Could I? Nah, I can't. I wanted to put him right there actually. Here or here? Well, I don't want him driving this way. So I guess we got to put him there. Now, is everybody in command? Not quite. Back that up. All right, just give me one more turn. I think I can save this if we can get the rest of this out. I think then we can scoot everything around and survive. But well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Long ways to go before that. He's fine. I'm just going to leave him there. These divisions are okay. I just, he's got a massive, massive hole right here, and I'm not exactly sure what to do about that. I've got a good division there. I think what I'll do, I don't want him coming straight at Proskorov like that, so I've got 2 hexes in a hole there. I've got 3 hexes across there, but I think I would rather him go this direction, and we cannot lose. Well, I say that. Is that true? I mean, if we lose Venitsa, is that the end of the world? Not really. I mean, it's not connected into anything anymore. All right. This little area, I think I've got to back him up. I think I've got to get out of Venitsa. So let's just disband that depot. All right. We really just can't get all the way back to Proskorov. Why is that? Why can I not go there? It's kind of weird. Okay. Oh, that was the headquarters. Duh. All right. I thought I was on the unit. We'll go there and there. We'll bring these guys up here to double stack. They're just here to get in the way. I mean, I don't expect them to do much. Like I said, I'm trying to hold on one more turn here. These Hungarians will get rid of this depot at Berdichev. Disband it. All right. Let's get these Hungarians back in the rough. If he drives right through here, that's not the end of the world. If he's going to go anywhere, go right through here. There's not a lot of important stuff here. I just, we can't have him get all the way to Rovno because that's part of the bigger rail network. Let's put him in the woods here. All right. Uh, I don't want to give up Zytomir if we don't have to. Let's get Army Group Dawn the hell out of here. He's way too close to the front. All of his units are pretty much up in this area. So I'll just back him, I don't know, here. Well, let's see where we have our depots. We have no smaller depots back here. Why do we not have one in Rovno? Let's create a depot in Rovno. Okay, we'll make that a priority 3. Okay, I assume this is hooked up. Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, it is. All right, well, I don't know why you didn't have that hooked up, AI. But now we've got a little bit of a super depot there, I hope. Let's make Lvov a 2. I'm not sure why that would only be a 1. I mean, I get that it's passing through, but I want it drawing freight to the extent it can. We'll get back up here to that rail. Okay, so I've kind of given him a path to go through this way, like down here. I'm tempted to just even move this down here and just say, go for it, buddy. I just don't want him to go too far. As a matter of fact, let's move him. Oh, he was in the rough. Okay, I want him to be in rough terrain. Light woods, light woods, light woods. Tell you what, I'm going to actually do something a little different. I'm going to bring him, what is this? Clear. This is light woods. I'm going to bring him around to there. All right. I'm going to try to hold Zytomir for a turn. Then I'm going to take the Hungarians, these Hungarians, and I'm going to go place them up here. I'm going to try to eventually get all the Hungarians up here, but let's put them in the best terrain we can put them in. This is clear, light woods. I mean, you can kind of tell, obviously. Rough. All right, we'll start him right there. Rough, and then let's take this guy. This is also light woods. I have the two headquarters here. Ooh, you're seeing my hamster run here today. I wish there were heavy woods up here, damn it. Let's put him directly in town. Okay. And then, oh, you know what? In the rough, I should probably put the mountain unit. Yeah, they love the rough. Okay, let's put him up there. Now, the reason I'm doing that, who is he? Okay, he's got those guys, right? Do I have a corps back here? I do. All right, it is 3rd Hungarian Corps, so they're going to go into. Now, these guys aren't worth a shit. I know that, but there's something. I just need something to stand in the way for a turn. 3rd Hungarian Corps. Okay, they're both on refit. Well, I should probably go look at the chat. You guys have probably already got this all figured out. Uh, yeah, Paul, they're running towards Spain. I'm going to go back and do some fortified zones. I'm trying to get everything set so I can see where I need them. But yes, yes, no, that's absolutely right. Uh, yeah, when we come back down here, there are obviously gaps where we have 2 or 3 hexes in between things. For instance, here. But, you know, like in this area, although I really could move him into the rough there. I don't think he's going to come through this area, but we could certainly put like a fortified zone there. We could put a fortified zone here, for instance, just so there is some zone of control. Um, you know, we could put one, I don't know, back here somewhere. Definitely one in this area, I think, but it takes a turn for them to build up is part of the problem. What? He's got an 18. I'm tempted to attack somewhere around here just to knock something back, but these guys are in such bad shape. I don't think I will. Um, just to make sure he doesn't get stuck out here, I'm going to back him up one. Let's put a fortified zone. I'm just afraid they're going to get overrun this turn. I'll come back and look at it, but that's a good idea, certainly. This core headquarters, I'll bring down this way. Okay. I think we need one like right out here. It's probably the best place I could put one, you know, like somewhere like here. I'm just going to build one there. Uh, Hopefully it'll build and then it'll get in the way. Okay, so around here, I wanted to get one unit around here. The reason being is we just can't have him run straight up the pike here. We also have, oh, this is rebuilt. Again, it's not a great unit, but it's better than nothing. I could double stack right here in front of town and put him in 3rd. I think I'll do that. Oh, he's already in 3rd. This guy in 3rd. Okay. So now they're all going back to him, and then I'll just put the Luftwaffe Field Division back here because it's shit. Um, I've got the rail, but do I dare build rail there? Probably not. I think I'll take the third Hungarian Corps, I'll just back him out of town, and then I'll make this a super depot, and then we need to disband this depot. There we go, disband it. Cool. Righty-o then. Look at that. Woo! That's like playing European truckers. You could just fly down the highways there. Uh, he's in the light woods. This is clear though. Water and snow out here. We got a bit of it. Okay. I think what I'm gonna try to do. How far can these guys get out? Well, shit. One hex. I'm saying shit a lot this turn. Um, He could also go there. That's a fairly strong unit. 12,000, I mean, relatively speaking. I know I've always got to couch it that way. I don't want you guys yelling at me. Um, I could go set this Luftwaffe field division down in the woods here. Sure. This guy definitely has to move around here. Let's put him there. He can't move any further. He can, but it's a matter of where he's going to go. These guys are both in terrible shape. Um, but this is pretty damn strong for this point. These guys are not. 7, 9. Can he get all the way? He can get over here. This is where I want him, I think. Although, actually, I'm going to put him right there. And then I'm going to take the Hungarians and put them back up here for a stack. Just hold on one more turn, guys. We've got that. I'm going to back the headquarters out of there. Um, oh my goodness, he's in bad shape. He's going to move back this way because he's not going to do any good anyway. I'm going to have him sit back here on refit and maybe he'll get a little better. I've got the headquarters out here in the middle. I think I'll have to double stack there. Boy, I don't know if he can hold, but probably not. Let's put that on ready one player. Ready. I mean, I had these guys all on refit. He actually did. This unit's quite strong. I could try to. I'm going to attack across the river. I knocked him back 532, 11, and 23. Just to pop him back a little bit. Those, I mean, that armor, if it would have snuck through here, that's why I wanted to hit it. These guys are the weak guys. And these guys, but at least I've got him there. They could push through there. I think I'm going to rethink this and actually stack him. Oh, that puts him out of command. Let's put him actually back here then. No, undo that. Let's put him across there. And then this headquarters. Oh, these guys. Please hold. Please hold. That does not look promising. But I don't want him to get into this hex and be able to attack town fresh um, from 3 different directions. So I think I'm going to have to leave that. 94. He cannot get over there. I probably maybe should have put one of these guys over here, but I'm going to stack him there. Okay. He's going to have to sit here by himself. 14,000, this 5,000 is not going to do it. I'm going to back him back here. I think I'll just double stack them together. What are you doing? Let's put you there. Okay. Now we got the men in gold. Let's keep them in the woods. I don't want him to be able to bust right through here. This is clear. That's swamp. Okay, I'd rather him be in the swamp. This unit, though, oh, I could maybe bring him down here, but that gives him a path there. That's light woods. That's heavy woods. Uh, well, I'm gonna have to move him out of the heavy woods. You, sir, have got to be in the light woods. Um, and then here, this unit's not in good shape. Didn't take a mathematician to figure that out. We'll double stack there. These guys, I'm going to move the one guy up here actually onto the rail line. Not sure any of this could hold, but, against a tank corps, probably not. But I just need them to stand here for one turn and not let them take this rail line. I think that's going to have to do. All right, let's repair some rail out here. Uh, let's go into Brest-Litovsk. We'll go this way first. Then I'll come down and get on this line and start trying to repair some of this as well, in case it's needed. I hope it is at some point. Um, Need to repair all of this in this area. Boy, this is going to be a fun turn of the turn. I'm gonna have every digit on my body crossed. These guys, he's sitting out here in the swamp. I'm actually gonna back them up even further and spread them out. Is that true? I've got to protect the way to Minsk. I just can't let him come up to Minsk. If he comes out here, well, have a joyride, I guess. Yeah, I'm gonna leave that actually. Okay. I guess I'm gonna leave the Hungarians protecting that. Sure. Let's see. As we come around here, then we've got light woods. What are you in? Clear. These guys could scoot back a little bit. Yeah, I would allow them across the river, but if I can back them up into the heavy woods, it's a lot more defensible, obviously. This area, I just don't want him to get a run on Minsk. What is this? Heavy woods? Okay. I'm going to put him there. I'm going to take this unit. I'm going to start trying to scoot everything I possibly can to the north. There. Okay. Now I'm going to, well, I said everything. Not everything. What is this? This is Lightwoods. I'm going to bring him there. No. I'm going to put him there. Maybe I should just get out of this. Why am I trying to hold this depot? No need for it. Let's disband that depot. All right. Um, I just don't want to encourage them to come towards Minsk because it's going to be a little bit before I can get some anything up there. Lightwoods, Swamp. Let's bring him there. I'll bring. Maybe I'll double stack for a turn with those guys. This is their commander. I'll put him up here. So we're heavy woods, heavy woods. Then he can start moving a little bit this way. I mean, this is just blocking. I mean, it's nothing more than that, certainly. Um, Clear swamp. All right, I'm going to put him in that swamp. And then I can move some of Ernst Hell's guys out of here. Let's get them moving. I'll start their move. He can go there. Oh, okay. He can start coming back there. These guys can only go to here. I know that. They're going hex by hex until next turn. Next turn, I think I can get these guys out, which will be extremely helpful. 10,500. Ernstel. Let's see. Do I need to keep him here? That's second army. Terrence, we got to hold on 5 more turns. Terrence is on it. Charlie is everywhere, right? It is like a Vietnam movie. They're everywhere. Gosh, these guys could get so far, and these guys are freaking stuck. It's driving me nuts. Um, Man, I'm tempted to let him run here a little bit for a turn and take these guys even further north, but I don't think I will. I'm on the highway to hell. All right, Ernsthell's going to get these guys. Anybody that I shift north, yeah, they can't go any further. Okay. It is what it is. Drink. Um, I guess he'll go there. Now, these guys can roll a little bit, and they're two pretty good divisions. Oh, can he go one more into town? He could. Do I want him to? Well, I just did. Okay, so he's in town, and maybe I take the other Ernst Highway to Hell guy and put him in town as well. Let's take this Panzer Corps then, and we can start shifting all of these guys. And these are like, fairly good divisions, again, relatively speaking. Um, this guy can't get far. We may as well put him in the swamp if we can. Okay. This unit, okay, we're going to use those guys to go up there. We're almost to the end of this turn. I know that's hard to believe, but we are. Let's see. Clear. This is all probably going to be clear, but I think I need to have something back here. Boy, I really want these guys up here, though. I could do a weaker unit potentially like this. Mm, that's weak. That I'm going to put in Orsha. He can stay there, and I'm going to put, so the unit in Orsha, I'll put that on reserve. French infantry, I'll put on reserve. Sure, why not? Uh, this unit, I think he's got to go into town here, into Mogilev, to try to hold Mogilev. Those guys are ready. And then I've got two divisions here that I'll probably put in something else that are actually fairly strong. I got to find something to put right there. I think it may be this division that comes back a little bit because these guys really need to get up and around the corner to try to block what's happening here. They could even come all the way around here. They're strong enough to do that. This unit can't move. Okay, we know that. 16,000 and 12,000. We've got 7991. Okay, so that looks pretty good. We've also got, let's see, 13,000, 9,000, 10,000. Okay, and we've got a Panzer division up here. So this is all we have left to move. It's just a matter of how I try to block off Smolensk. The first thing I'm going to do is take the weak unit I have in here out. And maybe, well, okay, actually, the first thing we're going to do is take this Luftwaffe field division and get it out of the way. Um, it's 2,000. I mean, you just can't rely on them to do anything. So, what do we have back here? I've got one of them. I've also got one that's rebuilding. And I've got 4th Army here. Let's put 4th Army in Vitebsk. Okay. He's still alive, just barely. Let's take this guy. We'll just put him back here. He's not worth a damn. He's routed. He's there. We'll put this guy, I don't know. Put him in the woods back here. Sure. Um, he can't go any further. We've got a hole right here. It's driving me nuts. Now he's got 10,000. He could go to this side of town, and I could change his command. He can't go any further. I'd like to get this division into town if we could. Oh, that's right. We've got this guy with 9,000. Let's put him in the woods here. He's only got 8,000. Let's double stack these two guys in the woods. Okay. Now, these guys are not in good shape either. 16,000. I can't get him into town, but I think the reason that is because of this cavalry. I think we got to move that. So let's take the strongest unit we have here. He's on refit. Let's just put him on ready, ready, and ready. Um, let's take him and try to move this cavalry because I think it's hurting ours. Yay, there you go. Get out of there. 527, 14 to 2. We lost 31 men. All right. Um, Now this is the strongest of it. Now we can get into Smolensk. That's what I thought. So let's take the other weakest unit, this guy. I've got 12,000 there. I don't want them to be able to surround us on 5 sides. One, two, three, or 4 sides. So let's take him and put him there. Rendelik will come back for a moment. And then we're going to take 10,000 and put him here. Okay. 6,000. I think 9,000's got to stay there. Let's do a Z. Wow, we've only got a 6 defensiveness there. Okay, that's not going to do it, but we've got more to go. He can't go any further. Well, he's going to hold some of this up, hopefully. He's got to stay there. Again, we just need one more dang turn. He's kind of got to hold the line to Vitebsk. If they go this way, okay. He could come down a little further, I guess. Let's turn it back on movement points. All right, he's going to have to stay there. This is really weak. Only 9,000, 19,000 men. He's 6,000. But I've got these 2 divisions. How far can I take them? Well, I can go there. All right, fine. And then I've got this other one there. Can I get him there? Yeah, I can get him there. Now, the hex I'll be worried about is here, though. I mean, in town, let's take the depots off for a second. I'm only at 69. Drink. If he gets knocked back, it's not the end of the world. We can't lose the city. He can't get into town. He can't either. What would we be getting attacked by? At 6,000. Can I bring the Panzer all the way around? Can he get into town? He can. Okay. So I'll put the Panzer division there, and now that makes Smolensk strong enough, I think. And then we'll take this 8 and 16. I'm tempted to put it there because I'm afraid he's going to break through right there, and that's really bad mojo. As a matter of fact, he could go there. Ah, that's what I'll do. Okay, I'll put him there, and I'll take this division then and put it right there. If I had to do it over again, I would take this division and triple stack right there. Now, these guys, they're okay. He's okay. He's good. But we've got some command issues out here. These guys are just trying to hold on, you know. Okay, so I'll put that headquarters there. We're holding on there. He's okay. Strength, you know, not terrible. He's in the woods. I probably, I wish I could find some woods to put him in. I'm probably leaving that too exposed, especially since they can run right through here. Z. No, I don't like that. I think I left too big of a space there. He needs to stay in town. Let's look at the defensiveness. There's 75. Is that enough? I don't know. He could run down here, but nobody else can get into town. So I'm going to have to hold there. I could move him potentially into town. Actually, I can't. Well, I think I'm going to have to leave a little gap right there, and I sure as heck don't like that. Let's go bring this headquarters up here. I think I'll just set him right back there. And I think we've moved everything, but I want to make sure that's true. Uh, all right. Um, we could give up Smolensk if we can make it to January 1st. I mean, obviously, Smolensk is a little out here, so it's harder to defend. But I think once I get all this stuff back, I would be able to do so. The problem is everywhere else, if we lose points, it's not going to matter what I can hold on to or not hold on to. If we lose Smolensk, if we lose, something else, it's not going to matter. Um, but I honestly think if we can hold on to January 1st, we should get most of this out of here. The problem is, are we going to lose Pskov? Are we going to lose Smolensk before then? Because, then it's game over. It doesn't, by, January 1st, if they do the check and it's over, they're over the points, it's game over. If I can hold on until then, I think I can get all this out, give up Smolensk, maybe even Pskov at that point, we would still be alive and we can form a better line. As it is now, shit, I've got a whole army and a whole panzer army sitting out here in the middle of nowhere going down a single file line. Um, yes, Night Phoenix is very good. When I go back through this game next time, I'm not sure what I'm going to do next. I still haven't decided. Am I going to play the Soviet side or if I'm going to go through and meticulously go through and just try to win the game in, early 42. Uh, we'll see. We'll see. Obviously this was my first time through the game. Hey, we get to see defense for once. You never get to see that on live streams. Anyway, you guys are the best. I'm gonna come back. Yeah, Kiev is in trouble too. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. I'm going to work through all of the command structure. I'm going to make sure that that's okay. I will look at Pskov. I will certainly do that, Nord. Um, then we're going to turn the turn and we're going to see what happens. It's going to be really interesting this time. Hopefully, it's not the end of the game. I'm enjoying myself. It's been a long, long time since I played defense. So I'm learning a lot. I do think it'd be fun to just go through and meticulously. This is how you win the game. I think I've got a pretty. We learned a lot this time. Let's put it that way. First time through, but yeah, maybe I'll play the Soviets. That would probably be more interesting. It's probably what more people would like to see. I may put up a poll or something. I've never done that before on the channel, but maybe I'll put up a poll and we'll just all vote. I say all, like I get a vote. Well, sure, I get the ultimate vote, but I'll let you guys vote what I do next with this game because it's a lot of fun. We'll be playing this one for a long time. Anyway, thank you guys so much. As I said earlier in the episode, if you missed it, thank you for all of the support. I always appreciate it. I hope you know that. Till next time, which is tomorrow, 3 o'clock Pacific. Adios. Strategy Gaming Dojo. Have a good one.